Holla peeps, it's your girl Schree, reporting live for SchreeTV. Holla. I just woke up, my day is just getting started. I know most of you, especially on the east coast of the United States, your day is done. Wow. But here in Vegas, we're just getting started. I stayed awake last night after the show. I was watching some Fear Fest, and then I was watching some Netflix. Watched some really deep shit last night. I'll talk about it tonight on the air. I have to write it down so I remember. Anyway, I'm having my coffee. You know my morning ritual. Hello. Let me put some lipstick on, get some more color, because it's kind of fading out. Amen. There we go. You know what I mean? Add some definition. As you beat up on this woman who's a victim, whose mother passed away under these circumstances, it can be really, really off-putting and alienating for those jurors. And from a defense perspective, you really run the risk that those jurors are going to take it out on your client when they get back there in the jury room to deliberate. Darren, do you think that we're going to hear from the prosecution in a closing argument that they're going to go to, listen, this guy was a physician. He knows how to cover something like this. It doesn't matter that the medical examiner couldn't. So I'm catching up on a trial. Because he's a physician. See, that's what I love about HLN is that they re-loop their shit. Because I got up this morning at like 10 o'clock, but I was still tired, you know. And if I don't get my sleep thing, you know what I'm saying? That's how you, like, age out, you know. So I was like, I better get back to bed. So I'm back to bed. Because after the show, I gotta wind down. You guys get me all riled up. You know. Of course this is questionable because he made it look that way. He had the expertise, both the medical training, the legal training, to manipulate that crime scene, and the fact that it is so ambiguous only goes to prove that he did it, because if this was pure accident, or this was pure natural causes, there wouldn't be that kind of ambiguity. But, by the way, Lynn, am I the only one who... So I haven't seen any of the trial today. I'm just seeing it for the first time. I'm missing Al Sharpton. Wait a minute, let me see what he's talking about.
Marissa's case has sparked a national outcry, igniting a grassroots movement to set her free and change the unjust stand-your-ground law. We'll be watching these hearings and proceedings and hope justice will finally be served. When we look at Marissa Alexander, a woman who was in fact threatened by her husband and who had several peace warrants against him. Here was a woman, obviously, who hurt no one, shot nobody, shot at no one.
She was standing her ground.
In jail. It shows how ludicrous it is to have stand-your-ground laws that protect people who shoot and then others that fire warning shots.
That girl
of being abused.
That good-looking girl he just showed, she was standing her ground, and she didn't even kill her husband, but he had beat her ass real bad, and she'd called the police and got a peace order or something on him, and he showed up anyway, and she told him, leave or I'm gonna shoot, and she shot and missed this motherfucker, and she is in jail. And look at the guy that shot and killed Trayvon. He's out, and he killed Trayvon. And here this lady didn't even hit her husband, and she is in jail. Where's the justice? Okay? Where is it? I don't know. Maybe they need to get somebody to intervene here. That's just not right. You know, she took a whooping from this guy already. You know, I mean, frying pan don't always work. Okay? Sister getting her ass beat.
Sometimes you have to get a piece. Learn how to use it. It's an equalizer. Okay? She didn't kill him. Do y'all do that on SchreeTV?
Yeah.
I love you, babe. Now, where were we, y'all?
People maybe lie. Didn't I already transfer these fish to this phone?
Wait, what's he talking about? Michael Ooops. I'd like to send him back to Kenya. Who said that? About the president. Somebody in high esteem, hardball. We have to unmask this man. This is a man that seeks to destroy all concept of God. And I tell you what, this is classical Marxist philosophy. That's why I love MSNBC. Karl Marx very clearly said Marxism requires that we destroy God because government must become God. He's saying that this is Obama's theory and everything. People are going crazy. You know, Republicans stop acting so desperate and putting all this ridiculous shit out. Good God. Look, I am a young, black, gay Republican. Okay? My wife is a Democrat. I know. Ooh. Holla at Log Cabin. But listen, the behavior is embarrassing. Okay? All of the ridiculous stuff you're putting out on Obama and just the tactics and everything, it is embarrassing to young Republicans like myself.
But let's go to David Corn. Sir, this is about a political partnership. This is about Bobby and Jack Kennedy.
It just reeks of desperation.
Joseph Kennedy. This is about two guys out there selling.
Okay? Stop.
Represents in a lot of ways the far right of the Tea Party, the libertarian economics.
Let me listen.
And also the far right of Christian fundamentalism. And throughout the piece that we put up on the side of Mother Jones today, we quoted videos of saying
I've got to catch up.
things, both religiously and just in terms of politics. When he gets up there and
how's
says,
your day going? Good?
Barack Obama wants to destroy
I hope so.
All concept of God, that he believes also that God, that government is God. These are very harsh things to say. Now, he's saying this while campaigning for his son as a representative of his son. So I think it's a fair question to put to Senator Ted Cruz. Do you buy this? Is this man really speaking for you? Does this somehow shape, animate, and influence your views as you become the leader of the Tea Party and the far right here? And, it's a question that he has.
The far right is ridiculous.
He told me that all these remarks were taken out, his office told me, these remarks were taken out of context. I mean, I don't know how you take those remarks out of context, because we put up the whole videos, as you just saw. Well, in context is the right question to use here. Wayne Slater, this question, if this guy gets any further in terms of power on the right wing, we're talking about Senator Cruz, if he gets any higher, and he's getting pretty high right now, he may be one of the two top right-wingers in the country, along with Rand Paul, people will say, how come we didn't know this about his father? So I think people want to know about it. They'll say, well, it's not fair to talk about a family member.
My round brush right there next to you.
He's out there in the political arena himself. He wasn't dragged into the arena like some family members are. He wasn't simply an embarrassing relative like Donald Nixon or Sam Houston Johnson or Billy Carter. He went into the political arena. He chose to have us listen to him. And now we are. Your thoughts, Wayne? Who is he and what role does he play?
Well, David's got it exactly right. Look, I've spent some time with Rafael Cruz on the road with Ted Cruz. He is very, very, very close to his son in every way that you can think, both ideologically and obviously as a strong father supporting his son. The father, when Ted was in high school in Houston, was instrumental in making sure that Ted went to after-school classes that taught basically Bircher philosophy. So Australian economics, Bircher philosophy by a guy named Closen, and a number of other people. And so Cruz
Raphael Cruz has always held these views. He is very influential with respect to the Sun. Now, look, you ask the Sun the question, do you buy this stuff? And the Sun easily, as politicians often say about a spouse or a relative, look, he doesn't speak directly for me on these issues. What's most important about Raphael Cruz is that he speaks directly in a way that resonates to the constituencies that Ted Cruz wants to hear. And Raphael Cruz has said these kinds of things in Tea Party groups here. I've heard it in Iowa and elsewhere. And let me tell you, you go away and talk to some of these pastors, religious pastors, and populist Tea Party folks on the right, and they'll say, what's to disagree with?
This is exactly what Boehner does in the House. It's exactly what all people on the right now do. They have this rightist, far right of right cotillion out there, this auxiliary out there. They use it to get right. So they get the entire right wing, and if they get into power, that'll be part of their coalition, right? Yeah. And they do it by always saying, well, I'm not that far right, but that guy's an ally of mine. I'm going to mess with them. Boehner says it, all these politicians say it now. They won't disown the craziest of them, because the craziest of them is their engine.
I'm going to put this video up, though. I wanted to say good morning to everybody. Well, good afternoon, and good evening. My day has just started. We're going on the air at 9 to 11. Holla! Yeah, my nails are gone so that I can knit baby Schree gans. Holla. And tight fast too. Okay, with my nails I'm really like just tip. No. Zoom.